I was actually on my way to Pastrana Land to shoot some media with Duffy, and Duffy had texted me saying, hey, Jayo Archer's here. He's going to be staying for a little while training for the Summer X Games. So needless to say, I was pumped. I was going to go down there, do some filming, hopefully hang out with the boys. So by the time I got there, Jayo was already gearing up to get some practice in. He was there with his fiancée Beth and just two of the nicest, most genuine people you could hope to meet. While he was getting geared up and ready to ride, we got to chat for a little bit and hang out. And at the time, his gear was really tattered up. He had like tears or thin spots in the elbows and the backs of the shoulders. You could actually see like an imprint where his chest protector was. He pointed out that the bag is actually kind of rough. It's really, really abrasive on your gear. Generally much harder than if you were just riding motocross or something, because the canvas is kind of an abrasive surface. I don't know what was going on with his gear support at that time, but something was going on and he didn't have fresh gear to train with or to go to the X Games with. We had been talking about Enthroned, and I told Jayo, I was like, hey, I can bring some stuff with me, some Enthroned gear, and you're welcome to try that on and give it a go. It's not like you have to wear it at the X Games or anything, but if it helps you for the time being, I'll make whatever you need. So we got him in his first Enthroned kit and thought that the gear was awesome. He asked if it was possible if he could get some of his sponsorship logos printed on there as well. And I was obviously like, yeah, no problem. I'll go home tonight, press that in the studio and bring it back to you tomorrow. I was stoked to even be part of his journey, so to help is like the least that I could do. So for a while, my daily schedule was basically wake up in the morning, head down to Pastrana Land, do a full day of media and filming, come back here to the studio, catch up on things that I missed while I was not here during the day, stay up late, making and packing and shipping. I would go to bed and then wake up, rinse and repeat. That was basically my life for the week, and I couldn't have enjoyed it anymore, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a lot of hours and it was exhausting, but to see someone like Jayo train like that with laser focus and just being an absolute warrior going after what he wants was so sick. It was amazing. Fast forward to getting ready to depart for the X Games. Jayo still didn't have any fresh gear from his supporting gear brand at the time. He actually told me and Duff that he was interested in wearing Enthroned for the X Games. And so obviously we're gonna make that happen no matter what it takes. I came back here, I started getting the X Games kit together for him. I pulled a Violent Skies kit, got to work pressing the graphics for him so that he could have something that he could be proud of. If you watched the X Games last year, you kind of know the rest of the story. Jayo showed up and did his thing as we pretty much all expected he would, because he's an absolute animal.
Hands off for on the first rotation. That is a huge no-hander. Yeah, check it out now.
Watch that right foot as well.
Fully extended, no-handed double. Tucks his head back in, spins, spots the landing once. You'll see him stretch out now to slow down that rotation.
And he ended up getting third place, bringing home the bronze medal in FMX Best Trick.
Jayo Archer, and he is fired up.
He's happy with that, and he should be.
That puts Jayo Archer in the medals right now. Put himself in a bronze medal spot.
We had a small watch party here at my place with just a few of my friends since we couldn't actually go to the X Games to watch.
Hey, to you, Jayo!
Kind of too short a notice, couldn't make that work out. We got to cheer him on from the couch. So I actually got to link up with Jayo one more time following the X Games when he was headed back from California to Pastrana Land to gather the rest of his stuff before he headed back home to Australia. So I got to see him, we talked about his experience there, told him congratulations and shared the love and excitement with him. Yeah, then that was it. He went back to Australia. We had kept in touch over social media, Instagram and WhatsApp, texting back and forth a little bit. And so that friendship really just carried on, and we were excited to do more stuff together. We had more plans in the works. When Jayo passed, I remember the first thing I saw about it actually was a post from Banksy on Instagram, and I remember just having that this can't be real moment. Devastated, you know, I mean, it's real tough when you idolize and look up to someone so much, and to have developed a friendship with them and stayed in touch with them across continents, and that one hurt bad. I had stayed in touch with Beth, his fiance as well, sending our love and energy there when everything happened. Beth was the one to keep me updated with his service broadcast, so super thankful to be included and honoring him. A while after that, we had talked with Beth a little bit about doing a Pro Series jersey for Jayo, basically like a factory spec jersey that has some of his favorite colors and graphics and things on it to represent him. She liked the idea, so we ran it by Jayo's mom, and between Jayo's mom and Beth we were able to collaborate on this design and come up with something that we feel turned out really, really cool. Pushed through and we got it done. I'm thrilled with the outcome. I hope that he would have loved it as well. A few months after, Beth had reached out to me through Instagram and said that they were going to be doing a small tribute for Jayo at X Games 2024. I talked to my fiance Amanda and we scrambled and put together a last-minute plan to attend the X Games. I really, really wanted to be there for that. It was important for me to be there for that. I took the 3 very first production units that we ran as prototypes of the Archer Pro Series jersey with me. I gave one of the jerseys to Beth when we met up with her, and then I was also able to meet Jayo's mom at the X Games, and so I provided one of the jerseys to her as well. The 3rd jersey we took, and we had Beth run it around to a lot of Jayo's friends who were also riding FMX, and they were able to sign the jersey, which I have framed and put up here in the studio. We've got a good bit of Jayo here in the studio. A portion of the proceeds from the jersey are going straight to Jayo's family to provide support for them. So it's not only a badass jersey that continues the legacy of someone who was so important in the community and who was loved by so many, but it's also for a good cause. Keep an eye out for the jerseys. They will be available through the Enthroned website soon, as well as an Australian website. I think that Beth is still having the Australian site finished up, so there's a little bit more work on that, but they are definitely coming soon.